Hey everybody, hey. Um, First in tonight was Mike Sampson. Hey Sampy. And Miss Melinda Dobson, then Miss Linda Peterson. And looks like Miss Linda saw an EMT. Wow, big time. Oh my. So you can listen to your heart anytime. I don't know how them heartbeats go like that. Um, well, yeah, it's been an eventful week, and want to start out as an eventful week. When was it? Monday, Tuesday? We took her to daycare and then got a phone call.
It was one day over this
It
one.
was either Monday or Tuesday. We took her to daycare and got a phone call about 10:30, telling us not to worry about picking her up that afternoon. That they called his mom about 9 o'clock that morning to come pick her up because she'd been sick. And so his mom took her to the doctor to see if she had stomach virus because it's going around. Hey, Mom Bear Christine.
Bomber, named that, mom named that.
And
Sandy, if you're there.
anyway, got another phone call telling us not to worry about picking her up for until Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, um, because his mom was diagnosed with COVID. Now, I don't know that his aunt was diagnosed with COVID. I think she had stomach virus.
I thought she told us at first and said she had the man had come.
It's possible. I don't
Then
remember.
she turned around and said she didn't have COVID. She had COVID, though. Now she had, mom had COVID.
Yeah, now his mom's got COVID. Well, I got a phone call Thursday, wasn't it?
I guess.
Come up there and sit with her.
Yeah.
Because the taking count, I got a phone call at 3:30 in the no 2:30 in the afternoon. Excuse me, 2:30 in the afternoon, and I hadn't been up that long because I didn't go to bed till like 5 o'clock that morning, and I slept for 2. And I was fixing me and Piggy about to eat. Got a phone call at 2:30. Can you come up here and sit with her while I take the stepdad to the doctor? Okay, what time do you need me to be there? Well, can you be here at about 10 till 3? I got to take, he got to be at the doctor's.
Good. Stepdad might be over good. I rather have.
Well, anyway, this is 2:30. Can you be here by 10 till 3? So it's 20 minutes. He's got an appointment at 3:30. Okay. So I go up there and taking care. I'm weak because I've not had anything to eat all night. And I had boiled some eggs because I know if I eat boiled eggs, it'll perk me up a little bit with the protein. And I got them finished cooking. Piggy was going to peel them for me when he got back home from dropping me off and bring me some up there to eat. Well, I go in there and I'm dizzy, can't really see good because I'm weak from not eating anything. And she said, "Now this is a house of COVID. You've only got 2 places you can see it. You can sit here in this on the corner of the couch, or you can sit on the front porch." I ain't sitting outside no 80-something degree muggy weather, and I can't breathe. So I sat on the corner of the couch, and I took my phones up there. I got the phone that I'm videoing on, and I got what I call my game phone. This right here's got the little games and stuff on it, what I do with TikTok, and things like that. I don't really use it for much anything else. Um, so I wrote off recipes that I have saved. I took my notebook up there, and I was copying down recipes that I'd saved so I could try them.
Or Sandy.
Hey, Sampy, welcome in. And I told Piggy later, I said, it seems awful kind of weird that she waited until so late to have me come sit with her on 20, not even, really 20 minutes.
About 15 minutes prior.
About a 15-minute leeway there, not even knowing if we had anything planned.
And she didn't leave for 10 minutes.
Yeah. And I said, well, it could have been that she just got in touch with the doctor and that was as soon as they could see him, so she might have called me then. I don't know. But turns out he got COVID, So she was going to take Aunt to the doctor on Monday to get a clean COVID report for her so she could go back on Tuesday. Well, now that's knocked out of the way because you have to be cleared like 5 days or something. So have to start back over on Thursday. So you got Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Well, that's 5 days, so she can't go back to the doctor till Wednesday on that to see about getting the clean COVID report. So we probably got most of next week off too. But anyway, it's been an eventful week or so. Just had to share that with you. Hey, Chris, welcome in.
Chris.
Hey, Raymond. Yeah, Chris said me and Raymond are watching.
Oh, Raymond. Okay.
So I said, hey, Raymond. But yeah, so Piggy and I, we've been going to bed between 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning, getting up about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. That's been our days. So anything we do has been after 2 o'clock and before 5 o'clock in the morning. And so it's worked out for us, though. Now, yesterday, I've got a video coming out Monday. It is a cooking video that is not a cooking video, okay?
You're seeing the results thereof.
You'll see the results thereof, and I've got videos. I'll have videos linked in on iCards if y'all want to go see. And I might even put them in the description of the thing as well. And what it is it is a birthday video for me. Tomorrow, as I've told you, is my birthday. I'll be 55 tomorrow, double nickels. Yeah, so I'm technically the speed limit tomorrow. But I wanted something different for my birthday this year. So I wanted homemade pizza and banana pudding. And I fixed homemade pizza yesterday. And I fixed the banana pudding today. That's it. Piggy benefits again by getting to eat. And
You got that right.
I fixed 2 different types of pizza, y'all. I fixed a barbecue chicken pizza with bacon and onion and peppers, and 2 different types of cheese. And I fixed what I call my trash can pizza. And what it is I made up some tomato sauce with Italian, which is, the Italian is the Italian seasoning that I got from Ginger at North American Homestead. Mixed a little bit of that in with my tomato sauce and put a real fine thin layer of that on my crust. Put some cheese on there, and then I did some of the leftover chicken without the barbecue sauce, some bacon, some chopped deli ham, a can of mushrooms that were drained. I did some black olives, some pineapple. I'm trying to think what it was. The 2 types of cheese. Can't remember if I put anything else on that one or not. But those are the 2 types of 2 types of pizza we had. We've still got some in there for later tonight or for tomorrow, depending on whichever we want. And then I did the banana pudding for today. And y'all, I used sticker vanilla in that. And Piggy's done had 2.5 helpings of banana pudding. I've had just over a half because he ate what was left of my banana pudding. But I ate 2 pieces of pizza with mine as well, so that's why I was And the reason Piggy gets to benefit from this as well is because in 2 weeks it's Piggy's birthday. So I made this for both of us. He said this is all he wanted for his birthday, which I'll probably fix him something else later on. But this was his choice to share the pizza and the banana pudding for birthday dinner. Well, thank you. I hope I have many more coming to me as well. I tell you, about 10 years ago, well, I was going to say roughly almost 11 years ago, August the 1st will be 11 years ago, I didn't know that I was going to have any more birthdays that, after that one, that previous July there, because 2013, August 1st, 2013 was when I had my surgery, I was diagnosed with cancer on the 6th of August. So, yeah, I didn't know how many more, if any, I was going to have after that. I just thank God for each and every day I've got and every day that I wake up. But, just thought I would share a little bit of what our week has been like and what we've been going through. And got delayed, but you referencing the Barbara Mandrell song, Miss Melinda. And yes, I love Barbara Mandrell, and I used to watch Barbara Mandrell and the Mandrell sisters when they were on TV. I love them. Catching up with everything that's been put up there. Alrighty. And y'all, our trivia tonight is going to be on British food. It's British food trivia is what it is. Piggy, I think you got a kitty cat looking out. He's sitting there squalling.
I ain't heard.
I'm hearing one of them squall here every time I turn around. Thank you, Miss Melinda. Again, catching up on the comments there. Let's see, what else got coming? Oh, I got my new driver's license in the mail the other day. Had to go do my driver's license. I'm going to do Piggy's online. He just had to go do his last year because we'd lost him. And I told him, I said, it'd be funny if after you go and get your driver's license made, we go home and we find your wallet. And sure enough, we got home and found his wallet laying on the porch where it was not at.
We done looked the porch over real good as far as other areas.
Yeah, we searched the front porch, we searched the carport, the backyard around the house where he was at, searched the front yard around the house where he was at. No. And I told him on the way home, I said, it's going to be funny when we get home, we're going to find that wallet. But that's okay. So right now we got to do is renew his online so he don't have to go down there. Oh, just reading comments. Let's see, what else we had going on? I'm trying to think. Excuse me, yeah.
We did a couple of videos. I didn't do one for today. Didn't do one for Saturday last week either.
No. Yeah, Piggy did the one. I know he did the one video about the brakes on the van brake line because he's asking about if you need to use Teflon or not. And everybody said no Teflon, no Teflon.
Abby did tell me to use Loctite though.
Loctite, yeah.
And just snug it down. Don't try to
Force it in there.
torque it.
Yeah. So he got that done. We really haven't been anywhere other than the store a couple of times. I wanted to get the bananas and stuff to make the banana pudding, so we went there and got that. And then earlier in the week, we went to the store. And I think I bought 2 12-packs of Pepsi when I went there. And I told Piggy, I said, I'm not getting them if they're not on sale. I got to buy one, get one free. I ain't paying $10 a 12-pack for them things. It ain't worth it. But I'll pay $5. I mean, I don't really like paying that price for them, but
That's still high.
yeah. But you do what you got to do if you really want one. I've been drinking water and been drinking Gatorade, and I drink a Pepsi. I want a Coke, but I don't really like Coke no more. Coke, they've done something to it. It just don't taste right. And I got to ask, how many people are watching the Olympics? I didn't know they'd started.
I ain't going.
I ain't going to watch them, but I didn't know they'd started either. There was a lot of stuff been coming out about what happened at the opening ceremonies, and I'm like, nah, I ain't doing it. I ain't watching it. I ain't watching none of it. Don't want to. Ain't getting into it. I'm just not interested this year, and really haven't been interested in watching them about the past 16 years or so. One of those answers ought to be right. Let's see. Randy's first up on his trivia skills, so I may have 2 different answers. Hey, that's great. That's great. If you want to put yours in here, put C in answer, and then R in answer, or I for Indiana, Chris.
Tell Raymond to get in my account and sign up.
Yeah, I'll take it either way. Take all the answers we can get. Making sure everything is. And we are about 15 after, so let's get started with some trivia, y'all. Oh, boy. British food trivia. Question number 1. And y'all, this is a long one simply because the answers are kind of long. So all y'all have to do is write in A, B, or C. You don't have to write in the answer. Number 1. What's the official difference between an English breakfast and a Scottish one? Is it A, English is served with beans and the Scottish isn't? B, the English has black pudding and hash browns and the Scottish has haggis and oatcakes? Or C, the English is served with tea and the Scottish with coffee? So what is the official difference between an English breakfast and a Scottish one? Is it A, the English is served with beans and the Scottish isn't? B, the English is served with black pudding and hash browns and the Scottish is served with haggis and oatcakes? Or C, the English is served with tea and the Scottish with coffee? So A, B, or C? Linda says A. Linda says C. Chris says C. Joy Stewart, welcome in.
Big Sis, what's up, John?
Miss Joy says, hey, tell Mr. Scott we said hi and we love y'all. Mama Bear says C. Chris says, Raymond says black pudding. So Raymond says B. Chris says C. Okay. Everybody's telling Miss Joy hi. Yeah, Miss Joy's been putting out some good food videos. I'll be sitting here watching and my mouth just drools. That's all there is to it. Oh, man. See how many more answers we get. Okay, got me. Okay. Everybody's listening. Hi, everybody. Okay, so what's the official difference between an English breakfast and a Scottish one? And y'all, this is the only reason I actually knew the answer to this one is I happened to watch these two food challenge people. Katina Eats Kilos and her boyfriend Randy Santel, and they were in the UK and they were doing food challenges on breakfast. And found out that the answer to this is actually B, and Raymond got it right. The difference between a full English and full Scottish is that the full English breakfast has the black pudding and hash browns, while the Scottish has haggis and oatcakes. And I was like, okay, I can deal. Don't know that I would want to eat either, but I can understand that. But, so Raymond, you did good. You got that one right. I'm saying, Linda, when you can watch a video and start drooling over it, you know it's a good video. And I do that with all Miss Joy's cooking videos. I tell you, boy, that lady can cook. I think the last one I saw hers come up this day or so ago was her cast iron skillet lasagna. Was, wow, I ain't eating that. Yeah,
Depends on how hungry I was.
I have to say, there's a lot of things I don't think I would want to eat, but I'm gonna learn. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna eat anything because I might. I don't know. No, haggis is where you take the sheep's intestines and you fill them with different components of food that have been put together, and then you bake it in the oven. It's like it's a type of pudding that is baked in the sheep's intestines.
I'd have to be pretty dang hungry.
I mean, it is a delicacy and staple in Scotland. It really is. I mean, it's something they've been eating for thousands of years there. And it's each person tends to really make theirs different because it depends on what you put in the filling. So yeah, it's something different pretty much in each one. But the main thing is that it's usually cooked in the sheep's intestine. Yeah, Melinda, a full English and a full Scottish both have beans. It's a type of baked bean that they serve with their breakfast. Don't get ahead of me, Chris. Don't get ahead of me. Black pudding. What black pudding is a question that is on the list now. So you will find out what black pudding is, just not just yet. Oh, boy.
Linda, I agree with you on what Linda said there. I don't know exactly what it is, but what it's called kind of makes me think no.
I like Miss Joy's answer. Sorry, Linda. I tried it. In that regard, I just say to each their own. Because a lot of people.
And what Big Sis just said, I know Big Sis is exposed to a lot of different foods too. She says it's yucky. I'm gonna have to go with that.
Miss Joy is from a region of the United States that eats things that a lot of people don't eat. And
even a lot of people won't eat.
Yeah, she's from the Appalachian region. So if she tells me something junky, I'm going to tend to
take that advice and run with it.
Well, it's not supposed to take the advice and run with it, but hold it in reservation and know that I might not want to eat that. I'm just saying.
There again, it depends on how hungry I am.
Definitely, that's it right there.
It depends on how many weeks I've been without food.
Okay. Again, y'all, this is British foods. So question number two. When it comes to breakfast, what are soldiers? Is it A, sliced toast, B, English muffins, or C, boiled eggs?
What are they?
This is when it comes to breakfast. What are soldiers?
Okay, that's what I thought you said.
A, sliced toast, B, English muffins, or C, boiled eggs?
She loves cat fries, but ain't eating the other stuff.
Yeah, Linda, that's how I was raised. You had to take at least 1 to 2 bites of anything that's on your plate. Whether you ate it all or not, that's fine, but you had to eat at least 1 to 2 bites. Hey, Miss Tish. Okay, Raymond says C. Oliver says C. Miss Joy said C. Melinda said C. Linda said C. Chris said he says B. Okay, I'll read it one more time. When it comes to breakfast, what are soldiers? A, sliced toast, B, English muffins, or C, boiled eggs? And yes, y'all, I am drinking water and a Pepsi on the side. A Pepsi with water on the side, whichever one you want to call it. Alvin, hello, welcome in.
Alvin! Okay, that's when you were a kid, Alvin. How about that?
So Alvin, come in. I forgot to do my Simon Theodore. Do, 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 do. I gotta do that, y'all. It just ain't the same if Alvin comes in. I don't do Simon Theodore too. Okay, not seeing Joyce's. I am not drinking water. On occasion, you drink Pepsi, though, don't you, Miss Joy?
I don't think he drank Pepsi either.
Hey, Paul, PSB Odyssey. All right. When it comes to breakfast, what are soldiers? A, sliced toast, B, English muffins, or C, boiled eggs? The answer is A, sliced toast. You dip your soldiers in the eggs from the yolk of the boiled eggs.
The question would be with Miss Joy, what she's drinking is it brewed or fermented?
I don't either, Alvin. I've heard of it being made. I just don't know anybody that makes it. All right. Going on to question number 3. Which day do English people, which day do English people traditionally eat fish and chips? Is it A, Wednesday, B, Sunday, or C, Friday?
I know which one I would go with simply because of what bait they all on.
So which day do English people traditionally eat fish and chips? A, Wednesday, B, Sunday, or C, Friday? Y'all, I ain't English. I'll eat fish and chips whenever I want to. Miss Linda telling everybody it's rigged again, y'all.
Hey, yo, what's up, yo?
Yeah, I can't talk. My mouth, yeah. Remember that right there, Chris. Remember that right there where it says, oh, the blood sausage is black pudding. Remember that. Melinda says A. Chris says, we both say C, Friday. Oliver said A.
Yes, me.
Yeah. Joy said C. Tish said Friday. Miss Linda's like me. She said Friday or any day they want to eat fish and chips. I want to have fish and chips. Hi, Aaron. Welcome in.
Aaron!
Alphabet people, Lord. Miss Joyce said Catholics and Church of England eat fish on Friday. Well, I ain't neither. Oh, okay. But it looks like we've got our answers on this. Which day do English people traditionally eat fish and chips? It is, of course, C, Friday. And even here in the United States, and I can tell you from experience on this, when I worked at Hardee's and they had the fish sandwich there, we cooked 3 times as much fish to start out with on Fridays than we did any other day of the week. We would usually start out cooking about 8 to 10 pieces or fish fillets. And on Friday mornings, when we prepped the fish fillets to get them ready for lunch, we would cook 24 to 30 fish fillets on Friday to get started because that was our number one seller on Friday at lunchtime. Was the fish fillet sandwich. So yeah, I definitely understand that one. On to number 4. What is a chippy? Is it A, fish and chip shop, B, a plate of fries, or C, a bag of chips? Okay. There's a plate of fries. Chris said, Raymond said B. Repeat, please. Okay, now remember, y'all, this is British foods. So, what is a chippy? It is CHIPPY. Is it A, a fish and chip shop, B, a plate of fries, or C, a bag of chips? So we have a plate of fries, which is what Raymond said. Chris says C, which is a bag of chips. Joy says A. Linda says XYZ. Then Linda said C. Melinda says C. Yeah, I tell you, I can read stuff about things in England, and it gets me turned around because we may use the same words for things, but when we say one thing and say something and call it something, they use that same term for something. We're talking 2 different things. First, biscuits. When we're talking biscuits, we're talking biscuits. They say biscuits, they mean cookies. 2 totally different things. How close are we to Rocky Face? Maybe 15, 20 minutes.
I don't know. Farther than that.
Oh, is it?
He's asking.
Aaron said, how close are you to Rocky Face? Okay.
Oh, Rocky Face.
Rocky Face.
I
That's
was
like,
thinking Rock Spring.
no, Rocky Face is like 15, 20 minutes.
15, 20 minutes.
Yeah. Depending on what part of Rocky Face you're going to. I mean, because over near the interstate, which is near Schubert Road, it's like what? Yeah, 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah. Depending on traffic.
Dalton, 20 minutes, depending on what part of Dalton you go to.
Rocky Face is kind of northeast, I think, of Dalton, but they're also connected.
Yeah, it's like Rocky Face is an annex area of Dalton. It's just a small area, but it is still Dalton.
Rocky Face is like a sister city of Dalton.
Yeah.
There's like a few other small cities around Dalton.
Yeah. It's like when you're talking about Nashville and Henderson and other little areas around Nashville. It's all one city, technically, with smaller, communities, bedroom
like
communities.
Chattanooga, you got Red Bank, Brainerd, East Ridge. Brainerd, East Ridge, and Red Bank are around the outskirts of Chattanooga, but they're so close, built up so close to each other. You're saying Chattanooga either way you slice it.
Yeah. Hi, Amanda.
Amanda dog.
Yeah, we got a dog. When we take his aunt to daycare, adult day services, we go to Dalton every day. It's like a 30-minute drive, 20 miles from here to there, or from
Well,
from here to there.
20, 25 minutes, depending on
Yeah.
traffic on where we go. You know.
I hadn't heard about it, but no, I don't think I knew him.
I haven't heard the TV repairman in a long time.
He determined he killed his wife in the ring yard. When did this happen, Aaron? I don't know nothing about it. We don't watch the news.
Right.
You know, we don't watch TV. Piggy watches videos off of YouTube, and he watches movies on Prime. And that's all we watch. And the only news I get is like off of Google or local off my Facebook page where it has our local county news or Whitfield County news, like Case County, Whitfield County news.
I just don't keep up with it, period.
Yeah, I don't either. Okay, question is, what is a chippy? Forgot about that. It is a fish and chip shop. So if you're going to a chippy, you're going to a fish and chip shop. A shop in town, I guess. This is far back. Seen on the crime show. Oh, cool. It had to have been a while back. It's probably back before I came this area because I hadn't heard nothing about it. And I've been in Georgia now for 15 years, 14 years now. This is 2024, 13 years. I've lived in Georgia for 13 years. Piggy's lived in here pretty much all his life when he went in the Marine Corps. Yeah, Miss Linda gives us the weather. She says it's gonna rain soon. It's headed your way, and sure enough, we get it. Number 5. What are bangers? Are they A, hot dogs, B, sausages, or C, blood pudding? So what are bangers? A, hot dogs, B, sausages, or C, blood pudding?
I'm going to keep quiet on that one.
I think, well, my answer is that some people go around, bang your head. You know, them are bangers. That's right, Melinda. It's only for fun. Hi, Avid.
Abby!
The Piggy, you're ignoring Messenger, laugh out loud.
I am.
That's what he said.
Okay, I see it up there now. I never heard it. Well, I've got it on mute, so I wouldn't heard it.
Yeah, Piggy's got his laptop on mute so it don't interfere. Okay. Avid says B. Aaron says sausages. Melinda said B. Amanda says B. Okay. Joy says B. Chris says we both say C. Linda says B. Avid knows, I hope. That's right, Aaron. I used to hate that song with a purple passion. Now it's like whatever. Hey, Melinda, I got a party tonight. Even though I ain't got much to party with, I got a party tonight. I'll be too tired to party tomorrow. I'm saying, Miss Joy, I ain't never been, well, I've had that, but that ain't what I call it because I ain't cook it the English way. But I like mashed taters. Bangers are okay too. Melinda, I used to eat English peas or green peas all the time because my mama loved them. I just got the point. I don't like them that well no more. I don't like lima beans either, but I'll eat them. That's the case. I will eat stuff sometimes if I don't, even if I don't like it because it's what I got to eat. Piggy loves green peas and he loves corn. And so there's times that I'll fix green peas and corn for him and it all gets eaten. Okay. So what are bangers? Bangers are beef sausages. I would say something similar to brats, I guess, because that's what I would call brats and mash. If you serve the grilled brats with mashed potatoes, that'd be bangers and mash for me. Okay. Question number 6. What are rashers? Rashers. What are rashers? Is it A, hash browns, B, scrambled eggs, or C, bacon? Just give me the gravy on the mashers. I don't need the peas. That is A. Raven says A. I say B. Okay. Joyce says C. Let me read that again. So, what are rashers? A, hash browns, B, scrambled eggs, or C, bacon? Yeah, very first meal Piggy ever cooked for me was a microwave baked potato and English peas. I eat it too. I didn't have to cook it.
Y'all can feel sorry for her now.
Hey, that was pretty good. He fixed it up. He fixed the tater. He cut it open. He salt and peppered it. He put butter on it. Put the peas on top of it. Fixed it up real good, and I ate it. It was good. And so then I go for A, then B, then C. One says I give up A.
Don't y'all know this time the high she can be make it sound alright.
Bug, hi Bug, welcome in. Bug says B, a red mark on your skin. Laugh out loud. Okay. What are rashers? Rashers are C, bacon. And we don't buy them like this. So a lot of people don't know. But if you work in a restaurant, you know what a rasher of bacon is. It is a piece of freezer paper with 10 slices of bacon on it that you put on a grill. And once it heats up enough for that paper to come off, you peel the paper off, and then you lift your bacon, do what you got to do. But that is a rasher of bacon. It is 10 strips of bacon with a rasher of bacon. And I was lucky enough to be able to buy a 10-pound box of bacon at one time and had the rashers in it. And I really liked that because they're separated out. It was nice. But, yeah, Miss Joy knows what a rasher of bacon is. I saw that. Oh, since it was rashers, that's where they got the name rasher. Okay.
Okay.
She said rashers of bacon since it was rationed during World War II.
Okay.
Or,
That makes sense.
yeah. I was just always told that it was rasher because it was 10 slices on, it's because I didn't realize it was because given that name because of World War II, which that does make sense. But I know that a rasher is 10 slices. I guess that's all you got during the war was 10 slices of bacon. You had to make it last a month or two. That wouldn't have worked for me. I couldn't have done it. Question number 7. What is Earl Grey? Is it A, tea, B, coffee, or C, soda?
I know that one.
Well, of course you do, and I know why you do.
Yeah. Oh,
Melinda says A. Linda says tea. Hi, Jethro. Welcome in. And thank you very much. Buck says tea, Picard tea. Jethro says A, which is tea. Joy says A. Chris says, we both know it's A. Ken and Raymond both says A. And everybody is right. Earl Grey is tea. Y'all, I had to do that. What's sad is there's some people out there that don't know what it is. That's what's really sad. You ain't old, Miss Joy. You in the prime of your life. There might be things in life that make you feel old, but you're in the prime of your life. Because I'm sneaking up on you, I have to say.
I ain't too far behind you. I might be behind you far enough, but I ain't too far behind you.
Number 8. How is a Scotch egg cooked? Is it A, baked, B, boiled, or C, deep fried? How is a Scotch egg baked? Cooked.
That's Scotty off of Star Trek, original Star Trek. He'll probably tell you Scotch fish.
How is a Scotch egg cooked? Is it baked, boiled, or deep fried? And I'll be honest, I learned this on here because I really didn't know how a Scotch egg was cooked. I've seen them put together, and I've seen the finished product, but I've never seen them cooked. Now that I know how to cook, I can make them. Avid says C. Melinda said C. Linda said C. Jethro says C. Because you know you're old when you move your foot from the gas brake and it cracks. So, yeah. Okay, Chris says, Raymond says deep fried, I say boiled. Okay. Well, a Scotch egg is deep fried. I used to think they were baked, but they're deep fried. And I'm sure everybody in here knows what a Scotch egg is, but if there's somebody that doesn't know what it is technically a boiled egg wrapped in minced sausage.
Scotch egg is an egg that's laid by a hen in Scotland.
No, it is an egg that is wrapped in sausage and deep fried. Well, what gets me, how they have a soft boiled egg wrapped in the meat and then deep fried, and you still get the soft boiled egg. I can't peel a soft boiled egg. Oh man. Chris, he tried drinking scotch once. Yeah.
Well, Chris, that's because Scotch is a sipping whiskey. You sip it, very tiny sips, a little at a time.
Yeah.
Usually with ice. The colder it is, the better it'll go down.
Question number 9. I can talk, y'all. It's like I'm getting congestion, drainage. Sorry about that, but that's just the only way to describe it.
Kind of like moonshine. You don't gulp it. You sip it.
That's thinking kerosene right there.
I ain't never broke either one. But, you know.
I got one up on Piggy. I've had moonshine.
Yeah, I know.
But dancing.
I got close to someone time. All I had to do was smell it. Like, no.
That moonshine tastes worse than kerosene smells. I just tell you that right now.
It smells worse than kerosene smell.
Question number 9. Which ice cream is usually served with a sticky toffee pudding? Again, which ice cream is usually served with a sticky toffee pudding? Is it A, cookies and cream, B, vanilla, or C, chocolate? Hey there, all that fluff and stuff.
The folks moonshine I'm talking about ain't that stuff that you can buy in the stores. I'm talking about somebody's own personal home brew.
Fluff says vanilla. Fluff is saying B. Avid says C. Buck says B. Melinda says B. Linda says vanilla. Chris said, Raymond says vanilla, and he says cookies and cream. Jethro said vanilla. Alvin said, if it's not chocolate, I don't want any. Understandable, Alvin.
Alvin, you can have my share.
Yeah, we'll give Alvin all the chocolate.
Oh, Alvin, okay. I'm not going to say that.
No, it's Alvin said
Well,
that.
Alvin, that is, you can have my share.
Okay. Which ice cream is usually served with a sticky toffee pudding? It is B, vanilla. Vanilla ice cream and toffee pudding go together. That's all I can say. I've never tried it together, but I would love to. But that's okay. I don't got to worry about toffee pudding. I've got banana pudding in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
Homemade banana pudding with meringue on top. And I got pizza to go with it. Homemade pizza to go with it. Oh, thank you so much, Fluff.
Thank you, darling.
Thank you, my darling, so much.
Y'all know y'all don't have to do that. We appreciate it, though.
I do. I appreciate each and everything I do. I just appreciate everybody watching the videos and coming into the lives and joining this first video. Because this, to me, is the best birthday present I've had in several years. Being able to spend my birthday Eve with family. And just have fun and cut up. And and tomorrow I'll get to have fun by being in Piggy's live on my birthday. So, it being able to go live 2 days in a row with spending
As y'all know, this is our family YouTube.
Technically Sunday, the 28th, is my birthday. So it would be where you're at, it is my birthday. But it won't be my birthday technically here for another 4 hours.
4 hours and 10 minutes. But Love to be right. It's already Elaine's birthday where Love is at.
That's it. Fluff is in from the future now.
Yes, she is.
She's from the future. Thank you, Tish. Yep. I get tickled because for about the past, oh my gosh, almost 10 years, Oh, well, thank you, Florence. That's so sweet of you. Uh, for the last 10 years on Facebook, while I've had Facebook, I would always get uh, a birthday wish the day before my birthday, and it was from a friend of ours in Australia named Paula. And
She's in Perth, right?
yeah, she is in Perth. She is in Eastern Australia, and
I thought that was
West Australia is from where. Yeah, she's from West Australia because Fluff is from East Australia. Okay. My mind ain't working. But anyway, Paula is from Western Australia in Perth. And she would always send me a happy birthday. And she'd always tell me, she said, I'm always going to be the first one to tell you happy birthday because my birthday comes.
Kathy Naylor, howdy.
Hi, Kathy Naylor. Welcome in.
She celebrated her birthday last Saturday.
Oh, a happy belated birthday.
Well, Fluff, you ain't got to worry about that. She handles the money here. So I keep my hands out of it.
I handles all the money. Hi, Neil. Welcome in.
Deal.
All right, that's okay, Neil. Cooking and food, yeah, that's important stuff right there. Like I said, Paula always was the person that always wished me a happy birthday every year, simply because she's a day ahead of us.
Being hungry is like having to pee real bad.
Yeah.
When that happens, everything in your brain shuts off until you take care of them.
That's it. That's it. And so, yeah, I was actually a birthday present to my mom. My mom's birthday was yesterday. And we also have a couple of YouTube friends whose birthday was yesterday. One, Derek Fowler, 1973. His birthday was yesterday. JB Conway, for those of y'all who know JB, her birthday was yesterday. I've got a Facebook friend and a girl that I've known practically all my life. Her birthday was yesterday. I'm trying to think. I know there was a lady I knew when my mom and I moved from Kentucky back to Alabama. We met her. Her birthday is today, but she passed away a few years ago. And then I know someone whose birthday is 29th. So it's like the 26th, 27th, 28th, and 29th. There was like a ton of birthdays. But yeah, it's. I'm actually proud that I made it to this birthday, y'all. I'm proud to say I'll turn 55 tomorrow. Tell everybody I'll be double nickels or speed limit, whatever you want to call it. But I'm proud to say I'm 55. That's right, Melinda. July babies are special. And not only am I a July baby, I'm a summer of 69 baby. That's right, Chris. There's a thing about that song, Come On Eileen. If y'all remember when that song came out, it was in the early 80s by Dexy's Midnight Runners. If y'all know that. If y'all didn't know that, y'all learned something. I hated that song because there's a joke associated with that song.
And it ain't nice.
I apologize to anybody. If you got kids, cover their ears. The joke is, what is worse than grease on Olivia Newton-John? The answer is, the song. I heard that. If I heard it once, I heard it 100 times. And you know I heard it more than once. I heard it probably a couple thousand times more. Hated that song.
And having survived what she did as a young kid made it worse.
Yeah, it just was not a great thing. But as an adult, I can listen to the song, it doesn't bother. But just putting that out there. So I have no problem with the song any longer, but I used to hate that song with a purple passion. I really did. That's right, Linda. I'm double nickels. Thank you, Neil. Melinda said July 3rd was her birthday. I remember that. Yeah, she told me that. That's right, Linda Peterson. 1969 was probably the best year ever. I was born. Just as a But let's get on to question number 10. What type of meat is used to make a cottage pie? Is it A, beef, B, chicken, or C, lamb? Now, this is the type of meat made to use a cottage or to make a cottage pie. So, what type of meat is used to make a cottage pie? Is it A, beef, B, chicken, or C, lamb? Y'all, I'm getting tongue-tied and reading things that ain't wrote there. Fluff says beef. Melinda said C. Linda said beef. Kathy, I grew up hearing it. Between my grandmother and my mama, I heard it a lot. And so it kind of stuck over the years. Okay, so I have a beef, a lamb, a beef, a beef, a beef, and a lamb. Doug says beef. If it was lamb, Fluff would know. Listen, oh, Allie may have given it away. Changed mine to beef. Chris said, Roman says lamb. Well, everybody that said beef got it right. And yes, I did actually give it away. And Fluff is right. A shepherd's pie contains minced lamb. A cottage pie contains minced beef. Here in the United States, it's pretty much interchangeable for either or, simply because we don't know what we're making.
I was 13 years old and 69. I mean, you were 9 years old when I was born. I was born at 65.
Yeah, my mama used to tell me I was her belated birthday gift. I thought that was so funny. She turned 22 on July the 26th and gave birth to me on July the 28th. Again, the answer is A, beef, and because lamb is used for a shepherd's pie, where beef is used for a cottage pie. All right, number 11. What type of chips are served with fish and chips? Is it A, sweet potato fries, B, curly fries, or C, chunky chips? Again, what type of chips are served with fish and chips? And take into account what the British call chips are technically fries, okay? And what we know of as chips, they call crisp. So when I say chips, I'm meaning fries. What type of chips are served with fish and chips? A, sweet potato chips, B, curly fries, or C, chunky chips? I did not know that, Fluff, but I bet you could. I would love to try lamb. Not to try mutton, but I would really love to try lamb. And yes, for those that don't know, there is a difference between lamb and mutton. Lamb is a young sheep. Mutton is an adult sheep. Big difference. And I think the difference has to do with the age of the meat and how tender it is.
I'd say it is.
Okay, Melinda said C.
Black beer.
Buck said salt and vinegar. Linda said made out of potatoes. Treasure Hunter said C. Raymond said B. I say C. That was from Chris. Kathy said C. Fluff said Aussies call them chippies. Jethro said C. Melinda said country fried taters are better. Fluff said hot chippies. Linda said how it is fed also. Yeah, okay. That's what I've been told, Fluff. I've never had it, so I didn't know. I was raised on beef, pork, and chicken. And I would really love to try lamb. I would love to try barbecue goat. I think that would be really good. But everybody that said C, chunky chips, got it right. The type of chips that are served with fish and chips in England is called the chunky chips. Okay. Or at least according to the trivia.
What?
Chunky chips. So preferably, I would prefer curly fries with mine. I like curly fries better than the chunky chips, but yeah, that's just me. That or Checkers seasoned fries. Those are really very good too. Question number 12. What type of soup is Cullen skink? CULLENSKINK. What type of soup is Cullen skink? Is it A, fish soup, B, mushroom soup, or C, pumpkin soup? Her name is must have just for me. Maybe we'll study it further. Ooh, I think that'd be good. Now I know you serve like with lamb, you can serve mint jelly and things like that, and it's supposed to be really good. And I bet I can only say I bet it would be. Had lamb chop before it was boiled and yummy. Yeah, I know with lamb, it does not have to be cooked well done. You want lamb cooked rare, from what I've heard. Like I said, I've never had it, so I don't know. But I know I would love to try it. Like waffle fries and steak fries. Go. Yeah, that's why I said barbecue goat, because I know Hispanics, no matter if they're Cuban, Mexican, Latin American, Central American, whatever. I know when they do a barbacoa and cook goat, it's I've smelled it before. I've never tried it, but it smells good. It looks good. I would love to try it. That's all I know. Kathy says fish. Let me say picklers. Let me say 2/4 says it's all three mixed together. So Chris is saying Ray said pumpkin, which is C, and he says B. Okay, which is mushroom. So again, what type of soup is Cullen skink? Is it A, fish, B, mushroom, or C, pumpkin? Excuse me. My pizza decided to come back and say hello. Cullen skink is A, fish soup.
Hey, what?
Fish soup.
Okay.
Well, it's a B question mark.
I got clarification on that. I thought the first one said fish poop.
No, it is fish soup. I bet, excuse me, y'all, I belched by the time I said soup, so it came out weird. But yeah, Kathy got it right on fish. So Cullen skink is fish soup. Number 13. Excuse me, y'all. What are pikelets? Pikelets. Pikelets. Are they A, biscuits, B, crumpets, or C, crackers? So what are pikelets? A, biscuits, B, crumpets, or C, crackers? And me, never heard of them before I did this trivia. What is it? I started to say that. That's right, Kathy, you guessed it. Chris says A. So Chris is saying a pikelet is a biscuit. Y'all, I'm tired. I don't know why I'm tired, but I'm tired. Chris said, Ray said B. I think Piggy's tired too, y'all.
I am.
Bub said Northern Pike fried nuggets. Laugh out loud. When I first saw the word pikelet, I was like, that's a fish, isn't it? Baby fish? Then it didn't give no fish on there. I thought, I guess it is. Melinda says B. Oh, great. Jethro says A. I know we decided to eat in for birthday this year, but Piggy gets his check in on the 2nd after pay bills. We're going out to eat for our birthdays as well, y'all. We might even take y'all along. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's the first I've heard of it, folks.
Piggy don't know everything. He just thinks he does.
Go say!
Hey, Joe, say welcome in. What number are we on? Let's see. We are on number 13. The question is, what are pikelets? Pikelets. Are they A, biscuits, B, crumpets, or C, crackers? I got it wrong, yeah.
Here's a motorcycle going down the road.
I hear All right, Kathy. Take the puppos out for a walk. Or let them walk you.
Take care.
Yeah, most definitely. And thank you for dropping in. How did Piggy and you meet? Just are you talking about how you and Piggy met, or how Piggy and I met? I think you and Piggy met online.
We did.
And
right
YouTube.
here.
Piggy and I met online on a site called meetme.com.
Because of my helicopter.
Yeah. Yeah, Josie, you and Piggy met in one of the live streams. I think it was my live stream, but it might have been another one. We've met a lot of people through the live streams. Okay. What are pikelets? Pikelets are bee crumpets. For anybody that said bee, you got it right. Now, in case I get asked the correct question, because I need to know.
Josie, I didn't see an email from you on my email. But I did see where we had emailed each other. So I sent you an email. I don't know if you emailed me back.
And a crumpet is a British muffin style bread, according to what it's saying here. So, for anybody didn't know what a crumpet was, that's what it is. Okay. Number 14. What is labor bread made of? Laverbread. Labor bread. What is it made of? Is it A, haddock, B, bacon, or C, seaweed? And I guessed that one right, yeah. And to get the answers, I literally had to guess them to make sure I had the right answer. That's sad. I had to do a little trivia test of my own. Now she sat on the tuffet. Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Along came a spider and sat back down beside her and scared Miss Muffet away. I know that nursery rhyme. Linda says seaweed. Linda said, never tell you, Linda. Chris said, we both say C.
I will see you, Claude.
All right, Fluff, thank you for stopping in. Thank you so much. Y'all have a great day. Jethro said C. Linda said sushi. I can eat a big old plate of sushi right about now. I love that stuff. That might be where we go out to eat where I can get me some sushi too. Now, Piggy don't never pick out where we go eat. I'm always one picking out where we go eat. But that's okay.
Yeah, we had early on. We had those difficult couples discussions about where to go. Well, now you choose where to go eat. Well, okay. How about it? Oh, I don't really get like that. How about? I don't think so. How about? That's you pick.
It finally got to the point that I would give 3 options for Piggy to choose from, and he would always choose the first one I gave him. He said, that seems to be where you want to go anyway. So that's
I figured that out. The first one she put out there is one she was really want.
That's right, Miss Linda. The ladies know where all the good food is. Buck said golden crow for the
not just ladies, but ladies who are foodies who really love their food.
But for what it costs to go to Golden Corral, that costs way too much money for me and Piggy for no more than what we eat. When we go out to eat, especially at this place I'm talking about, we order one plate and divide it, and we bring home leftovers.
Now, once upon a time,
let me get in the picture. The plate. I gotta fix this. Okay, this one. The plate is like this big. Now I'm talking that big around, at least.
bigger than that.
Piggy says bigger, so yeah, it's a big plate. And we will both sit there and eat off of it. And we will bring about half of it home.
Right.
And for both of us to go out to eat to this one restaurant, and this is leaving a tip, leaving the tip
I
with
put it this way. You know, growing up, that little platter that your mama had that she'd sometimes have you get up for to put something special on. It's way bigger than that.
Yeah. And this place, like I said, we share, and I get a $5 sushi roll, get the plate, 2 drinks, and I'll leave a tip. And it's usually right around $30. If I go to Golden Corral, where we both have to pay for both of us to eat, plus a drink, without the tip, because I leave the tip separate, without the tip, it's $36 and some odd cents.
That's been at least, what, 3, 4, 5 years
That
ago?
was 3 years ago. That's the last time we went, was about 3 years ago.
I don't know what it is now.
30, almost $37 for 2 meals and 2 drinks without the tip. By the time I left the tip, I was paying over $40. And we can go to this Mongolian grill, not the Mongolian grill, but the sushi grill, seasoned grill and sushi bar. And I can get the one plate.
There, I'm sorry, you didn't want.
Yeah, there, El Sueños, and even Mongolian grill, and we can eat, both of us, with the drink and a tip for right around $32. So I'm not complaining. I will not go to a buffet when we have to pay that much for it.
It just ain't worth it. No more than what we can eat.
Yeah.
We'd get one round done and not eat all that. There we paid almost $40 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Probably about 50 now.
So, I go where we can eat, because since it got to the point that Piggy and I don't eat a lot, with the buffets, you can't bring food home unless you pay for it. And I'm saying pay extra, because what you put on your plate, you either eat there or leave there. When we go out to eat at any place that sit down and we order off the menu, what we don't eat, we can bring home. So I'm not wasting food and I'm not wasting money. So technically, we both eat off the same plate for our sit-down dinner, and then what we bring home, we can both eat off of. And sometimes I bring home enough to where Piggy and I both eat off of it, and there's still enough left for me to have another meal later. So I'm not complaining at all about that. But I will not go to a buffet when I can't afford it and I can't bring it home. But getting back to the questions, what is labor bread made of? If you said seaweed, you got it right. Labor bread is made of seaweed, and I've never, to my knowledge, had it, so I don't know what it is. Right. That was the last multiple choice. Everything else is true or false. So 15 through 20 is true or false. Huga Homestead, welcome in. Josie said 80. And I think a lot of it too has to do with what part of the country you live in. Depends on how much it costs when you go out to eat. Because there's certain parts of the country that cost more. You can get the exact same thing as somebody in a different part or different region of the world, or a country, and you're going to pay a different price.
It goes there.
Yeah.
Daddy.
All right. Number 15. Again, true or false? There is no pastry in a shepherd's pie. True or false? Yeah, there is no pastry in a shepherd's pie. And if you know what goes in a shepherd's pie, you know the answer. Sometimes it said true. Linda said true. Indiana Chris said he says true. Hogan said, no, false. It's a pie. Ray says false. Treasure hunter listen. We don't go to the buffets. Yeah, Neil, that's it. We don't even have to justify. I mean, y'all seen the plates I eat. I'm like I told you, we might eat 3 or 4 small meals a day, but we can't eat like we used to. When we first got together, the buffet was the cheapest thing for us to eat.
Well, I could put a hurt out.
And I could. But over the years it's got the point we can't do it anymore. So we find it's cheaper to just get a plate and share one. Lucas says no pastry in it. Jethro says true. Charles and Mesquite. Yeah, it really is. It's a big difference. It shocks me sometimes. Yeah, Jethro, that's it. That's my problem. If I go out to eat anywhere, I get way too full, and then I make myself sick on it. One said true, no pastry. All right, before I give you the answer, a shepherd's pie consists of the minced lamb mixed with vegetables in a casserole dish, covered in the seasoned mashed potatoes, then baked in the oven. That is a shepherd's pie. So the answer is true. There is no pastry in a shepherd's pie. Yeah, we used to like to go out to eat for the Thanksgiving dinner at the buffets, and it's not worth it because it's last time we went out to eat on Thanksgiving like that at a restaurant, it was $25 per person. All you can eat, for $25 a person, and that's not including the tip. And Pig and I don't have that kind of money right now. We didn't really have it then, but it was cheaper on us to go out to eat than for me to cook. And now it's just to the point I'd much rather cook because I can buy stuff different times of the year, fix it up, make it up, whatever, put it in the freezer, and then heat it up. Oh man, I haven't seen a buffet that was $7 in a long time now. Now, when I was a kid, we went to a buffet in Huntsville, Alabama. It was called Ritland's Buffet. Now, y'all take into account this is in late 70s, early 80s. It was $8.95 a person back then. That's a lot of money. And my stepdad would take me and my mom there to eat, and this was self-serve. You fixed your own drinks, you went to your table, so you didn't have to leave a tip. They busted the tables, but they didn't serve you. So you fixed your own drink, and then you went through the buffet line, and it was a lot of Southern foods and stuff like that, which I loved it. But $8.95 a person, you might as well say $9 a person, in say 1980, 81, 82. That was a lot to pay, but it was a special place for us to go. And at that time, I thought it was expensive, but it was worth it because they had great food. And then when they closed down, it just broke my heart. Oh yeah, Chris, homemade is always cheaper than fast food, always, and probably tastes better too. I found that out. Tastes 100% better. Question number 16. Breakfast tea is green tea. True or false? Remember, this is English trivia. It is saying that breakfast tea is green tea. True or false? He just cooks skillet hamburgers. This is false. I used to cook my hamburgers in a skillet. Now I cook them one of four ways. I either cook them on my charcoal grill, I bake them in the oven, I cook them on my George Foreman, or I cook them on my grill in my Emerald Lagasse oven. Those are the four ways I cook them now. And Piggy don't care which. He just knows he likes it. Okay, Melinda said false. Linda said false. Chris says false. Jethro said false. Ray says true. Okay. Well, last year I ate a free Thanksgiving meal to me. It wasn't free to the ones that cooked it because they had to go to the expense of buying the stuff and cooking it. But it was pretty much free to me because I didn't have to cook it. I just had to drive there. I think this year I'll probably wind up cooking stuff here at home. Because as far as I know, if things work out the way I'm thinking they're going to work out, I will be working on 1, 2, 3, possibly 3 collaboration videos and a signature dish video for November. In August, I have a collaboration video and a signature dish coming out. The collaboration video is, what is it called again? The World on a Dinner Plate, I think it's what it's called. The World on your Dinner Plate. That one's going to be an interesting one. Yeah, I think back in 2009, we were paying, I didn't go to Golden Corral in 2009. 2011, 2012, it was about $14, $15 per person. Okay. So one more time, breakfast tea is green tea. The answer is false. I don't know what time of day they drink green tea, but it's obviously not for breakfast. We have 4 questions left, y'all. Thank you, Chris, for sharing that out. I haven't posted anything on that channel for a couple weeks. I need to get back to posting on it. But I do thank you for sharing it out. Okay. Number 17. Black pudding is a cake. True or false? Then this is afternoon, Eileen. I sort of say, as much as everybody has discussed that topic on here, y'all better know the answer. Chris says false. Linda says false. Linda says false. Definitely not. Jethro says false. Oh, I just put it this way. Y'all always learn something new on this channel. Hopefully you do anyway. And if you don't, there's something wrong. Oh, boy. So again, black pudding is a cake. True or false? Of course the answer is false because black pudding is a type of blood sausage. And we talked quite a bit about that earlier. And we are on to number 18. HP sauce, also known as House of Parliament sauce, is a brown sauce. True or false? So house sauce, or excuse me, HP sauce, or also known as House of Parliament sauce, is a brown sauce. True or false? Chris says true. Melinda says true. Chris says good brown gravy. Melinda said true or in the middle. Jeffrey says true. Sorry, y'all. I'm looking down at the, y'all know I'm looking at the chat. I have to focus my papers in on everything where I can read it. I think it's funny. Piggy can't hardly read anything on my screen. I keep my screen black so all the letters and writing comes in basically in white.
Pop out and it screws my eyeballs bad. I can't stand it.
And yet the white screen blinds me to where I can't read the dark print. So I have to do it this way.
Yeah, I think I might try to figure out a way to go into my settings and make the print more bold because it's not bold enough for me to really see it.
He's like me. He has to get up on them screens and like see what's going on.
Yeah.
What makes me mad is you get into one of these things and all of a sudden they go to change your settings on you. You're like, listen, I can tell you how I can change my settings. I put it the way I wanted it. All right. HP sauce is a brown sauce. True or false? It is true. HP sauce is a brown sauce or brown gravy if you prefer. And we're going on to number 19. I was telling Piggy this the other day, and it doesn't have anything to do with food, but what Buck said kind of brought this to me. When you have a flock of crows, they're called a murder, right? So you have a murder of crows. When you have a group of geese, you have a gaggle of geese. What do you have when you have a bunch of baboons? It's called a congress of baboons. And I think it actually fits. It is aptly fitting. Linda says she's tried her screens both ways and still can't see good. Yeah, I think they do something to your screens every time you turn around. Linda said, right. All right. We are on to number 19. True or false? There is no rabbit in Welsh rarebit. True or false? Again, there is no rabbit in Welsh rarebit. Molly said true. Minnie said true. Jethro says true. Buck said true. And I actually had to look it up to see what's in it. I mean, I know the answer, and I had known the answer for a long time, but I never knew what was in a Welsh rarebit. Chris says, I missed the question. True or false, there is no rabbit, R-A-B-B-I-T, in Welsh rarebit, R-A-R-E-B-I-T. True or false? Chris says true. Let's see what Raymond says. Oh, me. I was thinking about eating me some more pudding, but y'all, I'm so full earlier. I don't think I could eat no more pudding. Raymond said, no idea. Okay. Well, everybody that said true got it right. There is no rabbit in Welsh rarebit. This is what it says about Welsh rarebit. Welsh rarebit is a savory dish comprised of a hot cheese sauce served over toast that is then grilled or broiled. That is Welsh rarebit. So, sounds good to me. I'd eat it. No idea, but he likes learning. See, that's me. I like learning. I like knowing things. I can't say as I'm a know-it-all because I don't know everything. I like learning new things. I joked with Piggy one day. He said something. He was called a know-it-all. And I looked at him and said, no, you ain't, because what you don't know, I do. So I guess I'm a know-it-all. Or together we're a know-it-all. And that's the way it ought to be. Because there's a lot of things I know that he don't know, and there's a lot of things he knows that I don't know. But we both learn. Oh, yeah. That's the best type of cheese, Melinda. The top brown, bubbly cheese. Oh, you make cheese toast and you let it get nice and bubbly and brown. And I like to take and peel that nice bubbly brown off and let the rest of it milk in and brown in it.
If there's any of it burn on the pan, you take it out and eat it too.
I will. I like it. I like the melted brown cheese. Oh my gosh. That's the best cheese. Question number 20, y'all. We're at the end of the line. Again, true or false? Last question. There is no yeast in English muffins. Again, there is no yeast in an English muffin. True or false? And I'll be honest with you, I was shocked by this answer. When's the same with my hubby yelling, hey, we know what's good. We does. Belinda Dobson says, true. Like I told you, I love cheese. Now, Piggy will tell you flat out, he knows I love cheese. But my mama could eat more cheese than I can even think about eating. She loves it. And that's saying a lot because Piggy knows how I like my cheese. My favorite story about my mom and cheese is when I was going to the grocery store. I went to UGO in Fort Payne. And they had little Cracker Barrel blocks of cheese on sale for 50 cents a block. If you know anything about the Cracker Barrel cheese, you know it usually runs about $4.50 to $5 for one of them little bitty blocks. They were 50 cents, and I got 10 of them. And I called my mama after I got out of the grocery store, and I was going over with her, letting her know I was okay, just head to the next store, and told her what I had found on the cheese. She said, "Well, how many did you get?" I said, "I got 10 of them." "Well, go back in and get some more." "Well, how many more do you want me to get?" "I don't know. Get about another 10 or 20 if they got them." So I turn around, and I go back in the store, and I think I got 15 because that was what was left. And I paid for them, and I went back out, and I called her. I said, "I got 15 more because that's what they had." She said, "Good. Now you can put them in the freezer when you get home. But finish shopping." Okay. So I went and finished my shopping, come home. She had her 25 blocks of cheese at 50 cents a block. And y'all know how much I ate of it? Maybe half a block. Oh, I love cheese curds now that I tried them this winter. They're good. Okay, Linda said true. JoJo said false. It sounds me up, but I love Colby cheese, Colby chunk cheese. I just love cheese. Again, there is no yeast in an English muffin. True or false? I've got one true and one false. Chris says true. I'll let the kitty cat out.
No.
No. Raymond said false. Well, y'all, the answer to number 20 is false. There is yeast in an English muffin, and I did not know that. So the question says there is no yeast in an English muffin, so that makes it false because it is not a true statement. There is yeast in English muffins. I learned something new on that one. Y'all, I am showing 846. And knowing that it is 846, Douglas says, "I was right." Yeah, you were right. Again, knowing that it is 846, we are going to call it a night. And I hope y'all join us tomorrow on the Piggy Way on Piggy's Piddles channel at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Don't know what Piggy's going to be talking about yet, but I'll be there celebrating my birthday. Might be eating pudding. Don't know. But I have truly enjoyed spending this evening with everybody. Thank y'all for joining me. Thank you for making my birthday special this year. And I will say, I hope to see y'all here again next week. I would say same bat time, same bat channel, but you know, we ain't a bat channel. We's a cooking channel. So same cooking time, same cooking channel. Okay? And we're going to say thank you for watching. We love you all. Y'all have a great evening. Yeah.